summoned you from your various provinces to bring you good news. The scepter of Gengis Khan will soon be ours. This Kardak segment bears the secret of the lost tomb, where the sacred scepter has been buried with the great Khan for centuries. The segment names the Temple of the Blind Dragon, but as you all know, it is now known by another name.
This Temple of the Blind Dragon, illustrious one, you say its new name is known to us?
Were I to mention... Were I to mention it, you would recognize its identity at once. While Sir Nayland Smith and his young assistant, Alan Parker, are searching the wasteland for its location, I plan to win the goodwill of the temple priests and obtain the information we desire. Does that meet with your approval, Mr. Parker? Will you please honor us by rising, Mr. Parker?
Stand back.
The dead serve another master. This way.
Only wounded. Let's take him to the fort for questioning.
As officer commanding this garrison, it is my duty to maintain law and order in the district of Granapur. Anyone guilty of inciting the natives is usually handed over to a firing squad.
You're rather a hole, Crawford. You better change your mind.
All we want to know is the location of this Temple of the Blind Dragon.
But I've already told you, I don't know where it is.
We know its name has been changed, and you know what the new name is. Tell us that.
Aren't you forgetting a gentleman by the name of Fu Manchu? My life wouldn't be worth very much if I talked.
After what Major Carlton said, your life isn't worth much if you don't talk.
Give us this information. Now see that you have safe transportation back to the States. Half the world away from Fu Manchu.
Can I depend on that?
If Major Carlton gives his word, we'll all vouch for it.
All right. I'll tell you. The place you're looking for is now called the Temple of the Sun.
The Temple of the Sun. When Professor Randolph gets here, he can tell us where it's located.
Doctor?
Hello, Nayland. Let me help you down, Mary.
Thanks.
Well, you should be glad here.
How are you, Mary?
Fine, thank
Nice to see you, Doctor.
How are you, Mary?
Fine, thank you, Alan.
We have good news for you, Professor.
Then you found the Temple of the Blind Dragon?
Well, practically. We've learned that it's now known as the Temple of the Sun. Does that mean anything to you?
Why, certainly. That's a holy shrine, located in the heart of the Nahala Mountains, and a good day's journey from here.
Then there's no time to lose. I'll ask Major Carlton for a military pass for the plane. Alan will show you our quarters.
Oh, right.
And the Major gave Sir Nayland Smith permission to fly the plane to the Temple of the Sun as soon as it is checked.
You're a faithful servant, Dunga. A faithful servant. Is there much time at our disposal?
Certainly until nightfall, illustrious one. The plane has come from afar off, and there is much work to be done.
Even time serves me. I've evolved a simple plan which will prevent Sir Nayland Smith from ever again interfering in my affairs.
And Crawford, the informer, illustrious one. Are we not going to avenge his treachery?
In good time, Dangle, in good time. Meanwhile, this is what I want you to do.
The Temple of the Sun is located somewhere in this general vicinity. By landing in this clearing, you should be able to obtain some means of transportation to the temple.
But you said the countryside is swarming with hostile tribesmen.
We should be safe enough so long as they don't know our true mission. By leaving now, we should arrive there by tomorrow morning. And back tomorrow night.
Good luck. We'll be expecting you tomorrow night.
Right.
Sir Nayland! Here comes Randolph. There must be something wrong.
Major Carlton changed his mind. Doesn't want you to take off.
Where is the Major?
In his office. He wants to see you both.
Maybe we can make him change his mind again.
I'm sorry, Sir Nayland, but I just had word from our outpost that the natives are acting up, particularly in the neighborhood of your objective.
We realize the risk, Major Carlton. But once we locate the lost tomb of Gengis Khan and recover the sacred scepter, we can break up that spirit of revolt.
And if Fu Manchu succeeds in getting the scepter before us, he'll have every fanatical native in Asia on his side.
And maybe something what you say, Mr. Parker, but as commanding officer...
It was Mr. Crawford, sir.
Crawford? He must be insane. Perhaps we can contact him by shortwave.
Calling Sir Nayland Smith and Alan Parker. This is Fu Manchu calling Sir Nayland Smith and Alan Parker. I know you are in the army plane bound for the Temple of the Sun.
This Fu Manchu. Oh, he thinks Alan and I are in that plane.
I have seen to it that you will never reach your destination. Even before you can return to Branapur, your plane will fall into the jagged hills of Nehala. Goodbye, Sir Nayland Smith. Goodbye, Mr. Alan Parker.
No, it's a mistake.
The gods of destruction favor us.
I'm Crawford here. Are you there? This is Crawford.
Poor chap. There's nothing we can do for him now.
Do you hear me? This is Crawford here. Smith and Parker are not with me.
On the contrary, Major. We are now more determined than ever to reach the Temple of the Sun.
With the destruction of our plane, the only means of getting through is by motor car. And I needn't tell you of the risk involved.
That's the only way Fu Manchu can travel. So if we get an early start, we can get there ahead of him.
I can't spare any of my troops, but I can send an additional man and a driver with you.
That will be splendid, Major. After all, our mission is to contact the temple priest and prepare him for the caravan that is to follow later.
I searched the body carefully, but found no message on him.
Was there any chance of him handing a message to the dacoit during the fight?
Not a chance. They were never in contact up to the time the Dangra was killed.
In that event, you will leave at break of day by motor car as planned.
Fine.
Then it was Crawford who was killed in the plane crash.
Yes, and according to Dangra, Sir Nayland and Allen are planning to leave by car at dawn with their copy of the Kardak segment.
Do you think they would really be so foolhardy as to travel openly through the Nahala Hills?
They are apparently desperate to reach the temple before us, or else they underestimate their danger. Lokai, send word to the various leaders. Tell them to order out their tribesmen at once and...
Sir Dennis, Nayland Smith and Parte. Official business, Foreign Office. Carry on, Sergeant. Beyond here, we're on our own. It's an ambush.